Warning: the following podcast episode has graphic language. This is for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised. In other words, if you can't handle this ain't the show for you, jabroni.
I mean, the slim was nice, small. Okay, that's what everybody wants.
Yes.
It's nice. This thing's looks like the Big Mac of Sony. It does. It went through like a 3-layer type deal. I'm like, what is this, lasagna?
I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I was telling people, there's no point in buying it if you already have a PS4. Like, it's just, you just get a graphics update.
Graphics and 500 more gigs.
500 more gigs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another thing.
You can put a data bank and put another tera, and guess what? You get 1.5.
Oh my god.
Mind blown. I mean, I'm just like, really? $100 more for that? That's it? And gee, when you go to Microsoft, and I'm trying to talk about good to you, Microsoft,
yes.
Don't go there. Don't get your panties in a bunch or get the wood out at the same time. In a 500 gig system, you can get that as well. You get 4K resolution, high definition, and it's 4K ready for Blu-rays.
Yeah, well,
and you
there you go.
Pay a price. And you're like, okay, so you're paying $100 more for a graphics card, more hard drive, and that option, I go, that's a ripoff. When your competitor is just giving that away for free.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I'm like,
So it sounds like they really need a makeover.
Yeah, so
at least go back and refix up.
They need to. And as far as them going, hey, let's make another system. No, don't, Sony. Fix your other ones, please. Don't be going PlayStation 5 if that's even true. I mean, they're even trying to say, Microsoft's going to come do Scorpio. Why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the other two?
Yeah, that's true.
You got a 1 tera. You made so many different ones. You get the Battlefield 1 Special Edition one. You had the 1 tera, actually the 2 tera, excuse me, back. The Gears of War Red that roared at you when you turned it on and had the nice scratches. I mean, freaking awesome. And then you had also the Tom Clancy 1 tera. Why would you want to go for that? And you got these other ones that are doing super awesome. No! You're fine. Ride that a couple years like you usually do. Throw some cool games out there and then go, you know what? It's time for a new system. Then you do it. Mm-hmm. But don't do it. Another one. All you do, you're making us spend money. Yeah. You're assholes.
Now, we're not shitting on you, Sony. We're just saying. Like, I know we've been talking about, or our friend here has been talking about y'all or what y'all should change, but nah, man, this is not just about
exactly. Stop it.
They need to change it.
They need to really do change.
And by the way, you don't know who I am. You don't know my gamer tag either, okay?
Yeah,
you don't know who I am.
For all we know, this is a mysterious being on our podcast. He just came out of nowhere and just was like, "Hey, I want to be a part of your podcast." Yeah, it was like, "Hey, okay, fine." Yeah. But yeah,
but no, I'm on honesty. There's just talks, but you know what? You don't know if it's true or not. And it's just people talking and making the hype echo. They don't need to do it. The systems are really good right now. I mean, sure, Sony's did a little bit of things too. Microsoft did a little bit too. But you got they just recently came out. There's no reason to make more. Yeah. Just stick with these. Make them better. Put better games out there. Build your empire once again like you did with the PS3 and the 360. You had this gargantuous empire, and now you're popping systems. You're pissing them off.
Yeah.
You're pissing these people off to the point they're going to go back and make those retros awesome again. Mm. You're going to make Nintendo famous.
I've seen a lot of retro games, a lot of 8-bit, 64-bit games.
Are coming out.
Yeah, man, and I'm like, hey.
I think with, I know Sony does, and I know Microsoft, they're doing it. And I know, at first, a lot of indie folks were going to the PlayStation. The developers, so they can make their indies and stuff after the whole dispute with Microsoft and stuff like that. But if Nintendo goes open to the point where
they can have indie developers,
developers like you, me, or whoever in 8-bit or whatever, that might be what
their ratings will go up.
And that might be what they introduced during E3 of this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no telling what's going to be happening at E3 this year. I mean, it's just so up in the air because there's those
it's open to the public now. By the way,
it is. The systems were out, the Switch is coming out early, and then there's these talks supposed to go too, and they suppose it might be shown at E3. Yeah. That's why I'm like, oh my, don't, just, come on.
Yeah, there's still people waiting on the Kingdom Hearts 3 release, which I was like, look, it's going to come out whenever it's going to come out.
The remastered edition, it's supposed to come out. It's going to come out. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're remastering the other ones, 7 and 8, and all those other ones that they're remastering too, so I mean, that's good. Honestly, those were good games. Mm-hmm. They were awesome, and they're now put them on remaster for the PS4. So they're awesome.
All right,
they do well. I mean, as far as that, man, system wise and everything, I'll tell you what, man, Sony's got it going good. Mm-hmm. So does Microsoft. Nintendo is going to give them a run for the money with the Switch.
All right.
Honestly, definitely.
You heard it here first.
Time. Yeah, it's about time.
You heard it here first, man.
Depending on always switches, go back and stuff. So now I think this might be Nintendo's time. Like, I've been giving Nintendo shit for a long time for a lot of days.
I've honestly been like, a lot of people.
What are y'all doing?
I noticed the other two companies have been taking some notes from Nintendo in terms of the movement with the Wii.
Yeah.
And then you had the PlayStation Move, and then you had the Kinect, and then so on and so forth. So.
Yeah, I remember at one of their E3 conferences, Sony was saying, "Yeah, we've been developing the Move."
It's like,
for a long time, and it's like
Nintendo did it first. Nintendo technically did it first.
I got it. I haven't played it. Like the little Move thing.
Okay, the Move. Yeah, I mean, when it came out, it was probably like one of those things. I remember I was at a certain mall, like the Katy Mills Mall here, and they had a big display deal showing it for like months. Mm-hmm. And I checked it out, and I was kind of okay, interesting, but some of the games kind of look like this. I'm like, okay, these are virtual games. I'm like, yeah. Where to go? I'm going to come out for this. And the camera had a hard time recognizing it. Yeah. And that was one of the biggest issues. Their PlayStation camera was not good. Wow. Horrible. And the software, it was because the software and the system could not handle it. That was the whole thing. Mm-hmm. They had technology that was too far for the system to carry it. That was the whole thing. Okay. And that's when Microsoft says, well, welcome to our world. We got the Kinect. And it did pretty well. It was kind of hard at first, but then when they just added the extra software needed, the updates, it worked like a champ. Mm-hmm. That thing would follow you. And it was kind of creepy. It was kind of like moving around doing this. I'm like, oh. I don't like that. No.
It's looking at you just.
Yeah, no.
It's like, we're seeing you strip, so.
Do strip some more, ladies, please. Yeah. And believe me, as I'm sitting there throwing money at you viciously, yes. But, it was one of those things, that came out. But then, this new virtual that came out, the VR.
Yes.
I happened to have a chance to try that out at the Galleria before it got closed down, the Sony store there.
Yeah, I was saddened about that. Yeah, the Sony store is gone.
Yeah, dude. Right after the VR was introduced.
Like, it was right across from the Microsoft store. I went up in there, I was like, where is it?
Yeah. Microsoft, you walk over, there's a little, there's that stereo. Yeah. There's Sony. And it went down right before, the VR, it went right to VR was showing everything. Mm-hmm. They let it go. And, I did try it out, and, it was pretty cool. The Batman game won. It did the best.
Okay.
It was the best VR game they had, and it was fun.
The Arkham one.
The Arkham.
Yeah, I heard it was like,
dope. Bro, it was dope.
So you fight like,
you fly, you put your utility stuff on, everything. I was like, man, this is
who was in it? Like, Joker was in the game, right? Like, how long was the game?
The game was only like maybe 4 or 5 hours tops.
Okay.
It was not long. It was not big, but it did a lot of good stuff, though. As far as, the other games, Until Russian Blood, was on there. That was a scary game. Now, I had a phobia of clowns, and they did not help me.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, when I had...
So, you bless your soul, bro.
So, when you got the goggles on, you're totally...
it's like right there.
It's like here. You can't see anything at all. For those of you who can't see, I'm doing hand movements around my eyes, showing you how this thing covered. And then, of course, when I was playing, you hear the sound, you're sitting there, you're creepiness, and you hear the clowns laughing, and I was kind of, oh, shit. And people were sitting there walking by, and the soldiers were going, poke him. So, they were poking me. I'm like, shit, I'm jumping. Like, what the? I'm turning. Mm-hmm. And then when I turned to the left, and then the clown was there, I went, woo! I screamed like a girl. Oh, man. The gayness came out of me for like 4 seconds. I just squelched like a girl, and I think I went down, I fell down, and I was kicking, and because the guys were filming on the phone, and I saw and went, wow, I just turned to a bitch.
Oh, man.
So fast. Wow. And I just said, damn. But, it did, but it was really cool. I was like, wow, they got something good here. Might possibly, they're going against the other VRs or telephones that are going through.
Yes.
I see a future in that.
Cool.
And they reopened it back up to use the old PlayStation camera and Move 1 from the for the PS3.
That's
They
nice.
are compatible. I couldn't believe it. And they work better. I can't believe it. I think what it was is all around was the software. That's why I say earlier they had a product that was good, too ahead of its time for a system. And now this one works just fine with the PlayStation 4. I'm like, okay, they caught up. I know, but
that's good. And that was actually going to be my next thing to ask you about the whole virtual reality stuff that's coming on. Because, like I told you last time we talked, and I think I told you,
you did.
Like, they said by the time in 2020 that virtual reality, the industry will be like $162 billion industry.
I believe it.
And it will grow into being $1 trillion industry.
Yeah.
Because these days, there's a lot of people out there, and a lot of people don't entertain. They don't want to leave their houses. And you can't blame them because now today's society, it's getting more and more expensive to be out there and do things, you know?
Yeah.
So they gather the money to buy something. They can just sit there, do this, be entertained, have to leave, and work their normal jobs and whatever, and still save money because they're going to be in a virtual realm. Or there's people out there that just are so lonely, they hate their lives, and they escape to that to make themselves sane. Besides, next day going postal and going bringing guns and shooting everybody up, and they can kill themselves. So they figure, hey, you know what? I'll go here and I'll be in a whole different world, and I can relieve myself. You know, and it is that I see it being a high industry. I see it going to be doing that for sure. I think it's going to be taking over a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, bro. Like for the good and and also, you know, there's always like, you know, not so good. So there's always like a balance with that and everything.
Oh yeah.
But it's not just gonna impact the game industry. That's
gonna impact everybody. Honestly,
I mean,
they're already having virtual reality theme parks and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's one like what's the name of that company? It's like here's a virtual reality theme park. I read up about them. A guy had his own money, invested it. He hired some top folks that worked in these industries, and I would say like his theme park might be like 2 floors, so where we're in right now, and you know, in the room it'll be just it'll be looking blank or whatever. But once you put on the goggles and stuff, you know,
completely different game.
Your phone or whatever might be, you know, something for you to call down your ship or whatever. And the cord, like the little cords and everything they had like in the room, it'll act like vines and everything once you had the goggles and whatnot on. So it's about to be it's going to be interesting, especially with the development of hardware and software and everything. So.
Yeah.
Well, I will be most excited about looking out for that because that theme park looked nice. That theme park looked nice. So if it's just nothing but virtual reality, oh man. Think about all the horror games you can do with that shit, man. People gonna be having heart attacks just right there and just pissing themselves.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. So yeah, that's gonna take over. I believe it. I'm a firm believer of that. It's gonna be something to be looking forward to.
Man, I know a lot of folks. I know, like, just getting off of games, but going into the movies and stuff with 3D. A lot of folks thought it was really gimmicky, like with the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
I don't think it only became a gimmick, in my opinion, when Hollywood made it a gimmick because they didn't do it the right way.
Yeah, they did.
They, you know, like the last true 3D movie that was done right because it was the right director was Avatar with James Cameron.
Yes.
James Cameron knew what he was doing. He was saying if you're going to do a 3D film, you got to film it with the 3D. But what the companies were doing, they were just converting the films over. That's why everything just didn't look right.
It didn't look right, yeah.
And so the real 3D stuff is still around. So now it's like, okay, we fucked up with that, but now virtual reality is coming into play.
Yeah.
And it's coming in hot. We got to tap into this now and get our hardware out and our own software out and everything like that. So it's really, this is an interesting time, especially for
in the future,
you know, like that wants to be developing things and whatnot. So,
if anything, well, I guess we're hitting our mark. I don't know, but one last question before you go. 5 games you're anticipating this year.
As in the gaming industry or just overall in general?
I say overall in general. Yeah, overall in general.
And wow. Of course, you got your games coming out. You got so many this year. It's just the Switch.
Yes.
Movies. I don't know where to begin. There's so many of them. Oh my God, man. This has been one of the most epic years in movies today.
Yes,
I mean, we got so many hot titles coming out.
Just from Marvel alone.
Marvel, DC's right there. They got so many titles of movies I thought would never happen. Come on, Wonder Woman was a TV show. I watched it as a kid. Yes, I was a kid watching it. I thought it was a cool thing. Why was Wonder Woman? And my old man watched the movie and coming out, originally watching it was Linda Carter looking really hot with big titties. That was the reason he watched it,
Well,
but
I feel
she's got an action movie of her own coming out. I mean, you got like Aquaman coming out. You got Justice League coming out. I mean, finally they're making movies like that. It's going to be actually really awesome. Yes, Marvel's got some serious titles coming out. They do. You know, they got another one coming back finally, Guardians of the Galaxy. Woo! Finally. Volume 2. Looks great. Looks hilarious. Going to do good. Logan. Skeptical on that one. Not because Hugh Jackman, once again, is going to do an awesome job. It's just that I never knew that Wolverine is over 6 feet tall.
Yeah. That's what everybody, that's the main.
Going, hey, how you doing? You're pretty damn tall.
Yeah.
This one's kind of off the wall because it's supposedly future of 2099. I don't know, or is
Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan.
They say Old Man Logan, but they're mixing two different things now.
Yeah, really.
I'm trying to figure out why is Charles Xavier there? He's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be there.
2, the Weapon X child. She was part of 2099.
Yeah.
And that's not part of
X-23. Yeah,
so
that's
why I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
So what are they doing?
They're probably basing it. Yeah.
So
there was 3 X-23s. That's the thing. They're only showing 1. I'm like, what are the other 2? Hello?
Yeah, you're right.
It's written. I know everybody. Hugh's just getting old. I understand. He's getting tired. He's been doing it for over a decade playing Wolverine. And don't get me wrong, Mr. Jackson, you did a great job, man. You did an awesome job. I'm sorry, the Wolverine, I liked the movie. Even though everybody said, oh, it was a horrible movie. I thought it was great. I mean, it almost took the part a lot with Silver Samurai in that series being in Japan. It came close to it.
That was one of my favorite. That's my favorite timeline. Storylines. I'm sorry.
One of the storylines was great. It really was. So, I mean, hats off to you, man. Hugh, you did a good job. But, I mean, I understand you're getting tired. You're getting older. You're not getting any younger. And you're going to pass the reins to somebody else. I understand.
Yeah.
Just a lot of these things are written wrong. I just don't understand, Hollywood's just taking it to where it's like not making sense.
Yeah.
Not,
Days of Future Past.
Yeah, that's it. Oh man, that was weird. I mean, partial concept was there, but if you guys are serious readers, you know what I'm saying. You understand it was not there.
Yeah.
A lot of these are not there. And it's like, man, I'm just waiting to watch the Infinity Wars. That's going to be, I want to see how they turn out.
I want to see how they turn out. That they got Spider-Man.
That one looks good. And it's going to be nice. They actually put Mr. Junior there, part of the movie. That's cool. Iron Man's going to be part of that. So, okay, we'll see where it goes there.
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to watch it because Marissa Tomei, oh my God, you're gorgeous.
She looks good.
Yeah.
I remember her and My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
hey man, I saw her.
I'm like, damn, she still looks good.
Did you watching The Wrestler?
No.
I watched The Wrestler.
She was naked. I'm like, my bucket list just got filled.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Twice maybe. I was like, oh my God,
she is a gorgeous woman.
She's a gorgeous, got the most perfect body. I'm like, girl, if you're not married, I will marry you. Yes. Believe me, I will take care of you. I was just like, oh my God.
I don't think she's married, I don't think she's married or have kids.
Well, I can help that out. I mean,
anybody can. Age ain't nothing but a number, bro.
No, it's no. I mean, when I saw The Wrestler, I always wanted to watch it. It was on cable, and I'm sorry, girl. You're probably going. You're now watching it. Yes, I'm sorry. It's just one of those things I never got down to watching movies because I'm always too busy doing things. But it was like, hey, I always wanted to watch it. I was kind of watching. I was like, hey, good movie. And then I saw her naked. This is the greatest movie on earth. Damn!
Yeah,
so I watched it.
He goes up.
And something else was going up too. But I'll tell you, I mean, I think I watched that movie already 17 different times now. And yeah, and actually, honestly, just because I see her naked, but not a bad movie.
Yeah.
Good story, and it was pretty cool.
Good.
And it makes you think back to those wrestlers and everything too, And
they go through a lot, man.
They go through a lot, and it makes you appreciate. So, but Marissa Tomei, you did a great job. I think you're making an awesome Aunt May. I hope they keep you around.
Yes.
If not, I think flirt with Stan Lee a little bit, maybe give him a little leg action. He'll say, hey, we'll keep you there. I think you did a great job. I mean, she's awesome. That movie's gonna do great. It really is. I think it's something to look forward to.
Something to do. It looks like they're gonna get Spider-Man right.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. It's just I wish they would Marvel can get it back.
Yes.
But at least they kind of got with Sony. They touched that now that supposedly that they're going to be sharing characters back and forth. That we're actually see buildings in the background from now on. You're going to see the Daily Bugle.
Okay.
You're going to see Oscorp. In New York with the Avengers. Then when they're showing, you'll see the Avengers Tower in the background.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
that was a lot of the talk. It's like, all right, that's cool. It's awesome. So I mean, it's great. And I want some other ones that want to be played out. I mean, there's like good comic characters that were destroyed.
Yeah.
So I can get into this forever, but let's get back to the deal. I mean, I did the next issue. We talk about comic characters. Why were they killed? Why? That's my opinion right there. Marvel, you listening to this, you're going to get a lashing on that. I'm so ashamed of you. Mm-hmm. But anyway, back to that. Movies. That's how we do good. Thor.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
the third
my
Thor.
God.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Thor. Oh, my God. It's going to be awesome. With
the Hulk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the last podcast. How the Thor movies, like, it's not really like it's usually not one of the first Marvel films that folks just pick out. And I said that they're pretty much underrated. They're kind of just flying under the radar.
Yeah, it's like what I said. Like the first Thor movie was rushed. It felt like it was rushed, and then from 2, it just picked up from there. Like
it picked up. They had to because they had to start introducing. For the Infinity War. That's the whole reason. It was supposed to go another way ending. When they said, we're going to start doing the Infinity War, and then so Stan said, well, if you're going to start doing that, you need to start including Thor or something else and introduce, one of the stones.
Yes.
The ether, you got to introduce this, and they're like, oh, okay, so they had to rewrite it. That was not originally. That's why it was kind of pushed that way. Because they were like, oh, we're going to do this. Mind you, I know Marvel is owned by Disney, but believe it or not, Stan, even though Stan's not an illustrator, guys, once again, for those of you in the comic industry, he does not draw, guys. Please, he does not draw. He is a creator. Okay? He's a creator. That's all he does. He thinks these things up. And then he had Jack Kirby, the late Jack Kirby, may rest him, is the one who drew the people, who drew Thor as well. Okay, that guy. So, Stan, they had to ask him, he has power, believe it or not. That was part of the contract, him switching over. He still has 48% of say-so.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so they go, no, and he goes, well, I say yes. And they're like, okay, we need to get everybody to say yes because, that's the thing. And they got to go against one man versus a whole entire committee. That's a lot of power still.
Yes.
One man that age. But they highly respect him in the industry of in the movies and everything, so they kind of listen to him and go, yeah. So when they announced that he said you got to do this, they changed the movie. There's a lot of movies that changed. I mean, like there was supposed to be another Hulk movie coming out. Well, it had to get stopped because now the Infinity, they had to kind of fit that in. And then from my understanding, I don't know if it's true or not. This is, of course, more rumors once again. They're saying that that Ragnarok is supposed to introduce Planet Hulk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
that'd be dope.
It kind of make sense because of the ending of Age of Ultron.
Yep.
It kind of made it obvious that he was going somewhere.
And how he kind of disappeared, And there's another movie. Oh man. Good. No, really, an awesome robot and everything. But here's the thing. First of all, it was not created by Bruce Banner or by Robert Downey Jr. aka Iron Man. It was created by Henry Pym.
Yeah, Henry.
He was created by the Pym man himself. That was his drawing.
They introduced Ant-Man right after that movie.
Yeah, I know. That's I was like,
they could have gone with. They could have gone with.
They could have just said like
Michael Douglas.
Yeah,
well, he is.
He is.
He is Hank Pym. I mean,
Hank Pym, but they could have made him create Ultron,
or at least had it to where he made it in the beginning, and then Robert picked it up.
Yeah, because him and his dad. They were business.
Business partners.
That's the thing. It was, and if you read the comics and everything, and believe it or not, here was one cartoon that was out on Netflix that was called The Avengers.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah, that was really almost on par with the comics, and there's some that wasn't.
Very good show.
But yeah, very good show. That was right almost on par with the comics, and you see it right there. Yes, created by Hank Pym. Who funded him? Tony Stark.
I mean, Tony. Yeah. I keep saying
not Robert Downey Jr. Yes, you are awesome. You get cool stuff, sir, but I'm sorry, you're not Iron Man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and honestly, and they should have went that way. And I was kind of, when I saw that, and then he got his, of course, he took the mentality and attitude of also his, Tony Stark, and I was like, that's not even him. And I kind of went, no, it was fun. It was comical. It was. I mean, it did great. Of course, it's Marvel. It's going to do good. Today's, it's one of my other bucket lists still. Marissa Tomei, you're number one. I'm sorry. Number two was comics, made to movies. I mean, as a little kid, and as old as I am in my 40s, reading comics. I've been reading comics all my life, and one of the things I always thought of was like, it'd be so cool to see these being brought into movies. And I'm glad that the industry and today's society has gone up that we can do that. Because I mean, back in the 70s, here it was, Batman. Of course, that's the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I loved it. Of course, you had yours, Superman. Cool movie. That was the first one. The Hulk. Oh man, it was Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno, you're awesome. You're still God, man.
Yes.
You're awesome. You created the
guy.
Hulk, and you are the Hulk, no matter what in my eyes. But then, of course, you had Wonder Woman. That was it. But when it came to actually now, Batman came out in the late 80s to early 90s. It was dark and gray, and Tim Burton did an awesome job, I think. I think Jack Nicholson was the man of the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
He was actually he was the second Joker, I mean, he passed the torch off to Heath Ledger. May God rest him. He was an awesome one. But, I mean, I'm so glad to see that these now they're coming to life in movies.
Yes.
And it's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people to thank on that. I'm glad.
Year for nerds,
happy.
man. Year for nerds and geeks.
Yeah, it's so cool. So this year in movies is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who to choose. I'm gonna watch them all.
Yeah, man.
And
starting with
finally,
Power Rangers.
You guys got your Power Rangers. That's cool. I mean, I'm not just you guys, Generation 20 guys that, y'all grew up with that, shows. I understand.
Hey, 90s kids.
He's the Power Rangers.
I know.
Like,
no, it's cool, man. It's cool.
when I first watched it, I was like, okay, what is this?
We get it from Japan.
Yeah,
Yes.
You do. And I go, wow, it's a lot of robots and monsters and I was like, what the hell are these things? I was like, what the hell is that? And they're called putties or puddles or
Putties.
Okay. I'm like,
what is this?
putty? Are you talking about that silly putty stuff?
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I
pretty
thought.
much what they're made out of.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa. And so I got to stand back and watch a little bit. So I did. And then I heard my cousins coming, and we wanted to watch Power Rangers. Like, oh, it's on TV. We want to watch them on ice. What?
Whoa.
And so I took
on
them
ice
because I'm an older cousin, and they really wanted to go. I said, okay. And I was watching them, and I was like, go, Power. And there's ice skating, and I'm like, no.
I bet that was crazy to watch.
Yeah, hey, man, I would have been like, what the fuck is this, bro?
You would have been up in there.
It was painful.
Yeah.
It was painful. And I was like, why, Lord? Okay, is it an hour yet?
I seen the stage play. Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Don't watch the stage play.
Don't watch ice skating.
Yeah.
Putties are, and they're falling around. I'm like, bad. Yeah, it was one of those things like, wow. So I know there's a lot of people out there are going crazy for it. I mean, they're signing these people up, and there's a lot of articles. It's like, wow, this thing's gonna take off. And of course, now these pop figures and there's the new vinyl thing, and they got them on there, and they're freaking expensive. I mean, you started to buy a regular one at 11 something, and now to get these rare ones, these exclusives, like only like certain stores get certain ones. I can't name stores so I don't get in trouble. And you went on to shutting us off because we're cool and you guys suck. So I'm not gonna name you guys. So but certain stores get certain ones exclusives. And there's certain styles and looks and whatever, and they're like $20, $30. They're skyrocketing. I'm like, a dog that sits there, and a little body, and somehow it still stands. They're not falling over because of the big head. But yeah, it's taken off. It is so crazy. The Power Rangers. I mean, I seen that sword. Was it Saba?
Yeah, Saba, the white tiger.
That thing talks. I was like, holy shit! I saw it on TV. I was like, okay. And they really have one. It's got the buttons. I'm sitting there going, you hold two buttons. Go Power Rangers! It sings the whole entire song. I went, oh my god! I had a flashback from the TVs and the series. I went, oh, and I kept holding it, and it just going and going and going.
Put it down, man. Put it down.
Until this girl goes, stop it! I was like, thank you. I got stunned. And then other buttons and rawr, and then the little lights. And I said, oh, and you do this, the sword expands. I went. Wow.
Toys.
Yeah, this is not a toy. This thing weighs like maybe 10, 15 pounds. It's heavy.
Jeez,
I'm sitting there going, the hilt is heavy. I'm like, you can really hurt somebody with a son of a bitch. Take this. Roar, smack, They got these little ditch of teeth marks. What's happened to me? Saba got you. You went down like a bitch. Zombie just bitch slapped you, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just like, holy crap, and you can buy this. And it's like over $100-something, and people buy this. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're right.
Yeah, and it was funny because
Folks will buy that.
I'm an old-time mall rat. So I like to go to these malls. And who do I see? The White Ranger, Jason, whatever.
Jason David
you
Frank.
see him?
You see
There you
JD?
go. There. Jason David Frank. I couldn't remember his name. They filled it out for me, folks.
Yeah.
And calm down. Calm down.
No, you good. You're good. I'm good.
He goes, Jason Frank. I said, calm down. But cool down.
Like, I expected.
Hey, he's a cool dude.
I expected anybody that lives in the Houston area to at least bump into him once in a while.
See, I did not know he lived
he
here.
stays. Yeah, he
I
stays
had no
here.
idea. No idea.
He has like several dojos out here.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I guess you don't really pay attention to that. I guess, let go. I heard the guy is very, very talented.
Yes.
He's a one hell of a martial artist. He loves his martial arts. He has a dive of passion. That's great. He teaches little kids. He has a love for that, and that's cool. I respect that, But I mean, it ain't even. Oh man, he's a good sensei. He's remembered as you're the White Ranger. It's like I want to ask him, how do you feel about that? And I mean, really, I imagine it had to impact him a little bit, mentally and physically,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I see the way he talked to me, and they flocked to him. It was so funny. As a guy that I knew, he's about you guys' age,
Yeah.
and he saw him, and I said, that guy. When I first I go, that guy looks familiar. He goes, oh, it's Jason. He takes off. I'm like, where'd he just go? And mind you, it was a mall, so it's kind of I'm looking around.
He just runs off.
He ran to a store. I'm not gonna say a store, and bought a pop figure white one. Ran
Right
over
there.
to him. I think he ran over 3 kids, trampled them.
Bam,
Can
bam.
you sign this? And just like they held that box, that guy goes, and he had a really scared look. I went, dude, why are you scared? You can just karate chop and kung fu grip the shit out of him, and you'll fuck him up.
Yeah.
But he signed it, and he gave him a big hug. He took pictures, and I'm like, I kind of went there, yo, let's go. And I pulled him back. He goes, what, man? This is what dude. Yeah, but you just trampled 3
You're in a
kids.
public- It's
they're
like-
crying. You got these 2 dads about to kick your ass. And I'm not going to help you. I don't think Jason Frank's going to help you.
Yeah. He already gone.
He's a new kung fu, and I don't think he's going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
So I need you to apologize, buy him a drink, and let's get the hell out of here. You just made a fool of yourself, and I went, damn. That's all I just said.